I built an AI that books sales call for me while I sleep. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how it works, the system behind it, and the obstacles I ran into while building it. But before we dive in, let's be real for a second. AI appointment setters are already doing about 90% of what human setters do. They reply instantly, they are available 24/7, they don't get tired. And honestly, AI is basically working for free at this point. The problem is that most people have absolutely no idea how this works behind the scenes, which is why most AI DM systems fail. So instead of guessing, I built one from scratch and now I'm using it as my own appointment setter. In this video, I'm going to show you the entire system end to end, because whether you are a coach getting DMs or you run an agency with clients who need calls booked, understanding this probably changes everything. But before we get into the technical side, it's important to understand that why most AI DM systems fail in the first place. Most people just plug ChatGPT into Instagram, hope for the best, and let the AI make every decision on its own. But that's not how real conversations work. Because conversations are not scripts, timing matters, context matters, and knowing when to stop matters. That's why in the system I built, the AI doesn't make decisions at all. The automations do. The AI has only one job to do, and that's generating responses based on what the lead says. Everything else, the workflows, the timing, and the follow-ups are handled by automation. And that separation is what makes this system clean, predictable, and reliable. If we look at it at a high level, this system has 5 parts working together. Instagram is where the leads come in, that's the front door. Go High Level acts as the brain of the operation and controls all workflows, tags, follow-ups, and the sales pipeline, so everything is tracked in one place. Make.com sits in the middle as the connector, handling all the logic and passing messages between Go High Level and the AI. ChatGPT generates the responses and remembers the full conversation history, so replies feel natural and consistent. And finally, Calendly handles booking once a lead is qualified, taking care of confirmations and reminders so people actually show up. Everything starts with inbound leads on Instagram. Someone sees a post or reel and comments a specific keyword asking for a free guide, checklist, or a resource. You have probably seen posts like comment the word guide and I'll send it to you. As soon as the automation detects that keyword, it asks for their email, takes them as a free resource lead, and sends the resource. At this point, nothing is being sold and there's no pitch at all, because the goal here is trust, not pressure. What makes this smart is what happens next. After 4 to 7 days, the system sends a simple warm checking in asking if they had a chance to look at the resource and whether they need help with anything. No spam, no push. Just a natural way to start a conversation, and that's where the AI steps in. Once the lead replies, the AI takes over, but it doesn't rush or overwhelm them. It asks one question at a time and always acknowledges what the lead just said before moving forward. One thing I learned very quickly is that instant replies feels fake, so I added realistic delays, usually around 10 to 20 seconds between messages. That small change alone makes the conversation feel far more human, like someone is actually reading, thinking, and typing instead of firing back automated responses. And of course, not everyone replies immediately. People get busy, distracted, or forget. Most AI systems either spam follow ups or completely give up. But this system sits in the middle. If someone doesn't reply, it waits about 10 to 15 minutes and sends a light follow up just to bring the conversation back to the top of their inbox. If there's still no response, it waits around 20 hours and sends one final message. I chose 20 hours instead of 24 hours because exact timing feels robotic, while slightly uneven timing feels human. After that second follow up, the system stops entirely, tags the lead as cold, and moves them into long-term nurture so nothing feels forced or spammy. When a lead is clearly qualified, asking about pricing, details, or next steps, the AI sends a Calendly link just once. Calendly then handles the confirmations and reminders. And I personally added 2 reminders, one 24 hours before the call and one 2 hours before, which helps a lot with show up rates. You could also do in-conversation booking with Go High Level's calendar, but I went with Calendly because it's simple and reliable. Every lead that enters this system moves through a pipeline in Go High Level, starting as a free resource lead, then moving to engaged, and finally to qualified or booked. This gives full visibility into what's actually happening instead of guessing. And if someone drops off, you can immediately see where and why. So here's a quick demo of how this AI DM setter works, and if you want to test it out yourself, just DM me the keyword AI setter and my AI setter will start off. So we are going to send the keyword AI setter and then we will see how the automation works. Here we go, AI setter. Okay, so we have got our first reply from the AI setter. Currently, it's not the AI setter that's replying, because it's just the first message that was sent by the automation, not the AI setter. It will first confirm that if I am interested in the AI appointment setter, it will then hand it off to the AI, and then AI will reply to me. I will just click the quick reply button, which is yeah, but we can fix that with custom replies as well. And as you can see, it has been updated in the pipeline as well. You can see my username, and it has been added to the stage inbound lead, because it is an inbound lead, not a free resource lead. We will just click yeah, and then we will wait for the next reply. So we have got our next reply, which is gotcha fast. Mind if I ask a few questions first? And then we have a quick reply, which is yeah, sure. I added those quick replies so that it's easier to move to the next question as quick as possible. Here we go. And now it's going to ask me the qualifying question that an appointment setter asks, and then it's going to hand it off to the AI itself. So the first qualifying question is, great, what made you look into AI setters? So I will just reply with I just heard about it on social media that it is cheap and time saving as well. Now the AI will reply, and you will see yourself how natural and human the replies are. We will just wait for a reply. So the current wait time is low because I'm just testing it out right now. And as you can see, it has been moved to the engaged pipeline because I have engaged with the AI. So we have got our first reply, which is, that's cool to hear. It definitely can save time and be cost effective. And as you can see, the first sentence itself is the acknowledgement to my reply. And this is what makes it human. Just out of curiosity, what's your current situation with managing your DMs? Are you finding it tough to keep up? Most coaches already have appointment setters taking care of their DMs. So I will just reply with that I have currently 2 appointment setters that are working for me, and then we will see what it replies. And basically this question was meant to find the pain point of the user. Then we can pitch the offer with that pain point. So we have got our next reply, which is, got it. That's helpful to know. Having a setter already usually means you are at the stage where automation can really make sense. Would you be open to a quick call with Face to discuss how our automation could enhance what your setters are already doing? Because I have told the AI that if someone have already appointment setters working for them, it's a very big green flag for me. And that's why it directly asked me for a discovery call. Now I'm going to reply with, yeah, sure, I'm up for that. So I have told them, yes, I want to book a call with Face. And as you can see, it has sent me the calendar link. Once I click that link, and then I can book a slot with myself, I guess. And then the confirmations and reminders will be handled by Calendly. As you can see, I have been moved to the qualified and booked stage. This system didn't work perfectly from day one, and it still isn't perfect. Early on, I had issues like AI replying twice or leads getting stuck in loops, which is then I introduced take-based logic. There are still some edge cases that I'm working on, but in terms of speed, consistency, and availability, this system is already winning. To be clear, this system can't close deals and it can't handle complex objections. And that's okay, because its job isn't to replace humans. It's to qualify leads and book calls. With better data and proven appointment setting templates, this can improve over time. And that's something I'm actively working on. Overall, this AI comfortably does about 90% of what a human setter does. The remaining 10% is emotional intelligence and judgment, which is where humans should stay involved. If you want to test this system yourself, you can just go to my Instagram and DM the keyword AI setter, and you'll be able to talk to it directly and see how natural it feels. I'll keep improving this system and sharing everything I learn. So if you want more breakdowns like this, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.